is January 14th, 2024, and this is the garden about 3 days into the cold snap. So the first day of the cold snap, it got down to negative 15. Yeah, negative 15. And it's just been getting a little bit warmer. It's still in the negatives right now. I don't know if these things are going to survive. So this bed here is like overwintered, I think it's bok choy. So it looks like the newer leaves are actually okay. It's these older leaves that are dead. So I'll probably have to come back in and clean it up. But it's not too bad actually. I thought it would be a lot worse. They're not like a mushy, disgusting mess. Here, well, this one wasn't gonna make it regardless. And then here I'm showing you the row cover that I put on. So it's a little too skinny for this 4-foot wide bed. So I ended up just clipping it together. Let's see how they're doing. Well, they don't look very happy. So I don't think it really worked. It's supposed to warm up now. So I'll just double check on them in a few days. It's kind of crazy because like the ground's actually solid and that never happens here. So let's check these out. Yeah, they're pretty frozen. I don't know if this is gonna make it. This was not supposed to happen, man. Like there's still like frost and snow on here. Oh well. Learned it for next year. It's okay. And Brussels sprouts, not doing great. This year my Brussels sprouts didn't actually sprout very much. I don't know why, like the stems grew really thick and they were quite nice, but the sprouts never came up. If anything, they're like, when they appeared, they weren't tight compact heads, they were already like kind of spreading out. Same with all of these here. And over here I have my garlic bed. So I just heaped on a whole bunch more shredded leaves on top. They were already starting to sprout, and I'm just worried that that'll make them rot now that they're frozen and they were no longer dormant. Heaped it on, so hopefully this was enough mulch. It's about, so there's like mulch underneath and then there's like extra mulch on top of the wire, and I had to put this wire on because something was going through and digging out my garlic bulbs. I didn't think wild animals like garlic, but I guess they do. And here is the expansion of my garden. So I just blocked everything off with a bunch of like either paper bags or really thick cardboard, and I will be making beds out of these. So here is like, it's just a bunch of shredded leaves piled on top of each other. And the whole point of these beds is I wanted to try the no-till method. So underneath these leaves are also cardboard, and then I'm going to top it with some composted manure and some mushroom manure as well, and some compost. And I'll do that like a few weeks before I actually start planting into it. And then I wanted to prepare it with the Jadam method, so using the Jadam microbial solution and then feeding that for a few weeks before trying to plant into it. And I'm not entirely sure if it'll work, but I know that the soil underneath is not bad, like that the grass is growing, it always grows well here. It's just we have a lot of grubs. Not sure if that'll come up and cause problems on like the raised beds, which will be fine. And I also have to get a lot more mulch. So this mulch was free, but the person that was supplying it needed some for themselves, of course, and I have a whole bunch more to mulch. I might just try to sign up for a chip drop, but it's so hard getting things up here. We live on top of a hill, so that's not really accessible by car. So it's just a lot of wheelbarrow work. But yeah, here is my garden. Things might have died, but that's okay. It'll make for some good compost. And I think at least I'll have some bok choy. It's now January 18th and it's been snowing basically nonstop and it's been freezing cold. There's supposed to be a bit of a break tomorrow, but it just looks like the middle of winter. So never mind about a mild winter, we just got hit with a bunch of snow. I don't really have much hope for my plants, but enjoy this pretty scenery. And I just checked on my onion seedlings. They have not come up yet. I'm not sure if because those are old seeds or maybe I should try resowing. On the packet it did say 4 to 10 days of germination. Today would be day 8. And then I looked online, it said between 6 and 12. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I think if by this weekend they haven't come up, I'll just throw another bunch of seeds down, like way more. But I will be seeding my asparagus soon. I'm not planning on planting them out. They'll just be growing up into crowns in pots, and then once I actually have a permanent place where I'm staying, that's where my forever garden will be, and hopefully those crowns will be mature enough to start planting outside. Good morning, everyone. It is January, I think it's 19th today, and the snow has finally stopped. It is now just raining, and hopefully we can get rid of this snow soon so I can start preparing some of my beds. And good news, my onions actually came up. I checked them yesterday night, and a few more came up today, so I really need to get this seedling shelf covered because now we'll need the lights. Anyways, here are the seedlings. You can kind of see them. There's like a few coming up here. So this is super exciting. I think I'm going to plant another round because the germination on these don't seem that great, and I probably need to add a lot more seeds, especially since these are old seeds, but I'm gonna keep these out here and also plant some asparagus today. So I'll put the covering of this or turning this into a grow tent in a different video, but I'll film the planting of my asparagus and as well as the setup of this under the grow lights. And hopefully this can all be done today because today is kind of the only day I have where I have nothing else to do. So hopefully this will get up and going because it's go time, guys. Back to the seedling book. So, oh my God, it's all coming off. I'm gonna have to replace this soon. Anyways, I am going to plant asparagus, garden asparagus. I actually thought I had another type of asparagus. Actually, I think it's over here. All right, well, apparently I don't have any more. I have this, like, what is it? Here. This is super, super old, and it's Viking asparagus. When was this packed? I don't even know when this was packed. So I'm gonna plant Viking asparagus and garden asparagus. And then the other thing I'm going to plant today, oh gosh, I already forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, celery. January 18th was the sow date for this celery. This is the first time I am planting celery. So right now I have it planned that I only need 4 plants. So I'm gonna start it in a 6L tray. And I'm also gonna start 3 of the Viking asparagus and then 3 of the garden asparagus in another 6L tray. Oh, and I might as well start another tray of these yellow sweet Spanish onions since they take so long to germinate. And I love onions, so I'm happy that these are actually working. These are the trays that I'll be using. So these are the Bootstrap Farmer 6L trays. I love them. They're pretty expensive, like each tray is over $1, but they're so durable. And because of these side slats and these giant bottom holes, it does the air pruning thing, so the seedlings actually develop a lot stronger. And then I also love that my chubby little fingers can fit through these holes. So when they grow, you can pop them right out and it's so easy to plant. So this one will be for my asparagus, one will be for my celery, and then this one will be for my next set of onions. So since I don't actually have any sticks, I will be labeling them with labeling tape. So I got my container full of potting mix again. Then I'm just gonna douse it with some of this water that has been sitting for at least 24 hours. This has actually been sitting for like 2 weeks because I don't water my houseplants. But oh well, at least it's definitely not chlorinated anymore. So again, we're looking for like a kind of a moist texture. Let's just mix this all up. All right, so we'll fill this one up first. So since these seeds are a lot older, I am going to seed 2 seeds per little cell. Oh my god, they're tiny. So tiny. Okay. I'm just gonna cover up the holes actually. And then similar to like what we did with the onions, we're just gonna sprinkle like just a little bit on top after. There goes all the seeds, all 250. Maybe I'll let it go to flour so that way I can actually get some seeds next time. Hi. Hi. What's that? Is that new? Hi. Okay. Let's go put these away and give him his snack. So curious. Hey buddy, don't go back there. And here we are again, back in the bathroom. Hi bud. Please don't eat my seedlings. My hands are dirty. And it worked really well last time, so I think I'm just gonna keep starting seeds in here until it gets warm enough out in the main area. All right, thank you so much for watching today, everyone. I will have more updates as my seedlings grow, and you'll see once my grow tent situation is better. There'll be a 2-part series on how to grow that thing, or not grow that thing, build that thing. And you'll see how it just violently humbled me, because DIY is hard, guys. DIY is just hard. See ya.